Why Princess Catherine is still referred to as Kate Middleton in media. Welcome back to Royal Saga of the Spanish Monarchy. To our loyal subscribers, you know we dive deep into the questions everyone else ignores. And if you're new here, prepare to have your mind blown, because today's topic is something that's been hiding in plain sight for over a decade. Because the reason the media still calls her Kate Middleton, instead of Princess Catherine, has nothing to do with what you think, and everything to do with a calculated strategy that's both brilliant and controversial. Stick around until the end, because the real mastermind behind this decision will shock you. Let's start with the obvious question. Her official title is Catherine, Princess of Wales. She's been married to Prince William for 14 years. She's the future queen consort. So why do we still see Kate Middleton plastered across headlines, social media, and even official news broadcasts? The simple answer: brand recognition. But the complex answer: that's where this story gets absolutely fascinating. Here's what most people don't know. Kate isn't even her real name. She was born Catherine Elizabeth Middleton. Her family has always called her Catherine. School records list her as Catherine. Even her university degree says Catherine. So where did Kate come from? The nickname emerged during her time at Marlborough College, used casually by friends. But it didn't become Kate Middleton in the public consciousness until something very specific happened. The media needed a way to distinguish her from other royals while she was still dating William. And here's the thing: once that name stuck, it became gold. Marketing experts have analyzed this phenomenon extensively. Kate Middleton is searched on Google over 12 million times per month. Princess Catherine gets less than 2 million. Think about that. The commoner name generates 6 times more interest than her royal title. The palace knows this. The media knows this. And here's what'll surprise you: Catherine herself knows this and has reportedly chosen not to fight it. But why would a future queen allow herself to be called by her maiden name years after marriage? Because Kate Middleton represents something Princess Catherine never could: relatability. When you hear Kate Middleton, your brain doesn't immediately think untouchable royal living in a palace. You think the girl who married the prince. You think of her roots, her middle-class background, her normal family from Bucklebury. You think of someone who was once just like us. It's humanizing in a way that titles simply aren't. Royal commentator Victoria Arbiter revealed something crucial in a recent interview. The palace conducted private polling years ago and found that Kate Middleton tested significantly higher for favorability, approachability, and trust than any of her official titles. They made a conscious decision not to correct the media as aggressively as they could have. Translation: this isn't an accident. It's strategy. But there's another layer that makes this even more interesting. The name, Kate Middleton, also serves as a constant reminder of the modernization of the monarchy. Every time someone uses it, they're subtly reinforcing the narrative that the royal family is no longer just about bloodlines, it's about the people they choose to bring in. However, not everyone is happy about this. Royal purists argue that using Kate Middleton is disrespectful to her position and undermines the dignity of her role. They point out that we don't call Camilla Parker Bowles anymore, though many did for years. We don't refer to Sophie as Sophie Rees-Jones. So why is Catherine different? Here's where it gets controversial. Some critics suggest there's a subtle classism at play. By continuing to use her maiden name, the media, consciously or not, keeps reminding everyone of her commoner origins. It's a way of saying, she wasn't born to this. And depending on your perspective, that's either empowering or insulting. Catherine herself has never publicly addressed this directly. But palace insiders say she's pragmatic about it. One source close to the princess revealed, she understands that Kate Middleton opens doors that Princess Catherine might not. It makes her work on mental health, early childhood development, and addiction more accessible to the people who need to hear it most. In other words, she's choosing impact over ego. But here's the twist that explains everything. William reportedly encouraged this approach from the beginning. He saw what rigid adherence to titles and protocol did to his mother, Diana. He watched how Her Royal Highness created distance between Diana and the public she desperately wanted to connect with. William learned from that. He wants Catherine to be seen as a person first, a princess second. And if Kate Middleton accomplishes that goal, Then mission accomplished. So will she always be, Kate Middleton? Probably not. Royal historians predict that when she becomes queen consort, the shift to Queen Catherine will be total and immediate. The media will have no choice. Kate Middleton will become a historical footnote, a reminder of who she was before the crown. But until then, the name serves a purpose. It's a bridge between the palace and the people. Between tradition and modernity. Between who she was and who she's becoming. Here's what I want to know from you. Do you prefer calling her Kate Middleton or Princess Catherine? Do you think the media should use her official title? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you learned something new today about the strategy behind royal names and media perception, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Because at Royal Saga, we don't just report the news, we reveal the strategy behind the crown. Until next time, remember, names have power, but purpose has more.